Great. Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining me today. That was awesome of you. Our theme today is ups and downs. So we'd be doing a lot with, where we are in space. So let's start with our warm up. We're going to have our feet together, squeeze those inner thighs, and we're going to come back into a squat with those super narrow legs. So pushing those glutes back behind you. Nice. Getting as deep as you can, but keeping those thighs squeezed together, engaging the inner thighs in this. That should actually help you get a little bit deeper and protect your lower back as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next warm-up move, we're just going to start with a march. So trying to get those knees as high as you can, engaging the core to lift that leg up, keeping the torso tall. And if you want to up the intensity a little bit, turn this into a high knees. Keep those knees up toward the chest for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last warm-up move. Let's come into a lunge. We're going to come into this lunge position, and we are going to twist over the standing leg. So twist. We're going to just hold it here for 8, 7, head up to the sky, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side switch. So tall, not leaning forward. Bend in both knees for 8, 7, and get that rotation in really far. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, moving into our arm series. Let's pick up our weights, water bottles, or just using our body weight. We're going to start with a TIY. So roll your shoulders down the back, feet under the hips. Let's set our posture, lift up tall, lift the rib cage up, engage the core. Take a couple of degrees out of that spine, starting with the T out to the side, the I up to the front, and then the Y. Open your arms into an I. T, I, and Y. T, I, and Y. Paying attention to the position of your shoulder blades, particularly in this T. You want those shoulder blades down the back. You want the shoulders away from the ears. You want to have those shoulders rolled back to get a nice engagement of the shoulder muscles rather than kind of working the joints. And Y, T, I, and Y. And hopefully this is starting to feel like something. It didn't feel like anything at first, but now it's starting to feel like something. I and Y. 2 more sets like this. And then we'll just do the top halves. I and Y, T, I, and Y, T, I, Y, T, I, Y, T, I, Y, T, I, Y. Keep it going. T, I, Y. Not letting those arms fall below the shoulders. And Y. 4 more sets. T, I, Y. 3 more. T, I, Y. 2 more. T, I, Y, last one, T, I, hold this Y and pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down to the mat for our triceps today. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks and lifts in bird dog. So you can have your knees on the mat, or you can lift the opposite leg that you have your arm in, roll the shoulder blade back to lift that weight above the booty, and we'll pulse, pulse, pulse. Oh, you guys look so good. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Push that weight up to the sky. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Not dropping the head. Gaze is at the top edge of your mat, or about 1.5 feet in front of your fingers. For 8, 7, 6, 5. We're not going to be done. 3, 2, 1. Keep that arm up. Bend the elbow to the sky. Just a little bend of the elbow, trying to keep that hand right next to or above the glute. This should be really, really intense, you guys. You should really feel this in your tricep, pushing that elbow straight up, not letting it flare to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range, push back. Push back, keeping the elbow parallel to the rib cage, that upper arm, not letting it fall below. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that weight down, switch to the other side, weight in the other hand, other leg extended if you would like. Rotate that shoulder, drop the shoulder blade down the back, palm up to the sky, and we pulse, 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 not letting the head drop, keeping the hips parallel to the mat and the floor. Pulse, not letting this lower back collapse, no sway back, lifting up strong from below with the core. Pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the elbow to the sky. Just a tiny bend in the elbow. It's so small, but it's so hard. It's so much work. Not letting the elbow flare open, pushing it straight up to the sky. Just those little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range, kick back, keeping the elbow up and right along the rib cage for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing it back up. Let's come into some bicep work, complementary to the tricep. We'll do a plate put away. So this is for someone who is short like me. We've got our weights, elbows bent. Put that plate up in the cupboard. Put it away. Keeping the shoulder blades nice and down, shoulders away from the ears. Just putting that plate up in the cupboard. If you're super short like me, you can add a calf raise. So come up on those toes to get that plate up into the cupboard. I think that whoever lived in our house before us must have been tall, because our cupboards are hung so high, I can barely reach the bottom shelf. It's super annoying. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down on your feet. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Just a little reach forward. Pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Beautiful posture, you guys. 2, and 1. Bring it down. Our last arm move before we come to our lower body at the bar is going to be a fly, feet hip distance, soft knees hinging from the hips, no booty out, no booty in, just a nice straight back protected by that core. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, lift both arms up. We're going to alternate dropping for that fly. So a soft elbow, squeeze that shoulder blade at the top of the moving arm, lock it in to leave it there while we're letting the other arm swing down for our fly. Beautiful. I love it. Keep it going. Flies, flies, flies for 8, 7, and you should feel this work in your back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both arms up. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. Wow, that was intense. Weights to the side. Getting your chair or going to the wall or whatever you plan to use for your bar support. We're going to start with a diamond plie series. So our feet are in first position, heels together, 45 degrees approximately, with the knees, with the toes, knees going straight over the toes. Just a gentle demi plie to start. Demi plie. Thinking about your core, thinking about back of the head over back of the spine, not leaning forward, certainly not leaning back. I think that would be hard. Plie, plie. Let's bring it down into a grand plie. Heels on the floor as long as possible. Put the heels down as soon as possible. So just minimal heels off the floor. Again, super tall with that spine, not letting the torso fold forward. That's a totally different move. 4, 3, 2, stay down here and we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rise up, heels down. Lift it up. Coming into our releve, if you're comfortable. Arm up, heels together, up on your toes. Keeping those heels together, we'll do a little demi. Demi, demi. So squeeze those heels together, press them together to engage the inner thigh. Pressing the heels kind of automatically bends the knee for you. It helps you engage the entire leg to work on this plie. Engaging your core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into a deep grand plie, grand plie. Staying up in this releve, keeping those heels pressed together. Super tall spine, head to the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We already did pulses and grand, so let's come up to this more of a demi. You can take both arms up if you want to work on your balance. Pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up for the hold. Walk those legs together, heels together, engage the core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down to first. Beautiful plies, you guys. We are going to use our paper plate or towel or something that will help you slip along the floor a little bit. We are going to have the plate under our left foot. You can choose either foot, but I'll just say left so that we're all in the same place. We're going to lift that right leg behind and then open to the side, toward the chair, open to the side, toward the chair, open to the side. So this is about a lot of control. This is about control of that extended leg, which we want to stay in the same place. This is about control of the moving leg, that we're just lifting up that heel to turn, setting it back. It's also about control of the core, which is of course helping to keep that leg in the air for 4, front, 3, front, 2, front. Last one, stay here on the side. Toes are pointing forward. Oh, sorry, my husband's trying to get up the stairs. Just a second. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Setting the chair to the other side. Well, you don't really need to. I'll just do it so you can see me a little better. Glider or plate under the right foot this time. Leg behind, open to the side. Leg behind, open to the side. And you can't really see me at all. Open to the side. Leg behind, open to the side. Leg behind, open to the side. Nice. Beautiful control. I love the elevation that I'm seeing here. I hope you are starting to feel this in your glutes, because both legs are working hard in those glutes, holding on to the core for 4 and front, 3 and front, 2 and front. Last one, toes forward for pulse it, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Put your plate aside for now. We're going to come into a Passe March. So you'll be in first position. Passe is just putting the toe into the knee. So we can start down here, just setting your feet down one by one, touching that toe to the knee, not putting pressure on the knee. And of course, it could be below or above if you have a lot of flexibility. Coming now into a releve, staying here in this releve, Passe March, Passe March. Speed it up, releve. Strong core, so not a lot of movement side to side, no movement up and down. Your head should be staying in almost the exact same place, using that core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Passe, releve, hold, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Passe, releve for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come into a jump. So if a jump is a problem, you can always just keep it down on the floor. But we're going to be doing a sisson, which is a jump from 2 feet onto 1. We'll start in third position. So the heel of one foot is knocked into the arch of the other foot. Always starting in a jump in a plie. Plie, this foot that's in front is going to sweep out to the side. The foot that was in back flies out to the side, and then we are in third position on the other side. So jump in, jump, jump, 2 feet to 1, starting and ending in a plie, always a bent knee, always beautiful. I'm loving the lateral distance I'm seeing. That's awesome. Jump, jump, jump for 8, jump, 7, jump, 6, jump, 5, jump, 4, jump, 3, jump, 2, jump, last one, and jump. You guys, awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's come to our Wonderjam now. So glider, optional, under 1 foot. We're gonna start standing, so just a simple circle of the leg, front and back. We're in first position. That foot is brushing through. You stop, you like meet first position before you brush it through. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. So we're doing our ups and downs today. We're coming down, staying in this bent knee, in this plie fondu position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plie, rise up, plie, rise up, plie, rise up, plie, rise up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming through this plie, staying in front. We're just going to do brush our foot along the floor in a tendu to the front. 4, 3, standing leg is bent. 2, and 1, to the side. Tendu. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tall spine to the back. Tall spine, not leaning forward, over our chair for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tendu, bring it around. Plie tendu, stand up, bring it around. Plie tendu, nice. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good combination there, you guys. Starting in our first position on the other side, just standing up, just a little circle to warm up. Feel that movement through the hips. Feel the strength of the core that's keeping all of the movement in the hips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plie. Staying down in this plie. Plie, 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 push it through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, rise up, bring it through. Plie, rise up. Plie, rise up. Plie, rise up. So not getting lazy as we come into this more natural motion, but staying tall. Back of the head stays over the back of the spine. That way your chin stays level, not dropping that head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying in this plie, front tendu. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Think about that standing knee. It should be open, 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 open. Not falling to the center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back for 8, 7. Tall spine, engage core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish it out. Just a plie, Wonderjam, plie, rise up, plie, Wonderjam, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, last move at the bar, super fast. We're gonna do some calf raises in first position, starting in first position, feet open, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, parallel feet, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open wide second, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parallel second, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Final jump, since you guys did so awesome. You don't have to jump, you can, just step, but we're gonna do a switch jump. So again, third position, this time up on 2 feet, down on 2 feet, switch those feet. Switch, switch, changement, changement, nice. Switch, 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 nice plie, nice height, beautiful. I hope you don't have downstairs neighbors. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Coming down to the mat for our core series. And again, keeping with our themes, ups and downs, there's going to be a lot of moving up and down in space in our core series. We are going to start with the classic up, up, down, down. You can be on knees or on toes. We're going to switch arms with every rep. So up with the right, up with the left, down, right, down, left, up with the left, up with the right, down, left, down, right, up, up, down, down, switch, up, down, down. You might need to spread your feet a little bit because we really want to control the roll of those hips. Don't let that head drop. Keep the gaze at least on your hands. Definitely not your belly button. Up, down, down, up, down, down, up, up. Beautiful, you guys. Pressing up from below with those strong abs. Up, down, down. 2 more steps. Up, down, down, up, down, down. Last set. Up, down, down, up, down, down. Rise up. Hold the plank. Walk your feet together now. Squeeze those thighs. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Gaze ahead of you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, coming to our earthquakes. I think we did this in Pilates last week. I can't remember. I am going to use my ball. The ball is totally optional. So we're somewhere between fully up and fully back. You want to be at about 45 degrees, whatever gives you work. I'm going to demo the ball so that when we ever get back to the gym, or if you have your own ball, you can use it. So we'll start simple. Just lift your arms up. And as you lift, you should feel that core engage. If your core is not engaging, you need to lean back further. Lift. So you're almost like in a boat position with the heels on the mat. Lift and lift. 2 more, lift and lift. Arms in front, we're gonna open to the side, center, side, center. Feel that twist. Feel that engagement. So it's not just the arm opening, it's the whole chest, the whole rib cage opening to the side, feeling that strong core engagement to keep yourself upright as you destabilize yourself using that arm as a weight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms in front and pulse, 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 pulse. Nice. Pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up and hold. Challenge yourself. This is our last move in this earthquake for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I love those. They are a real challenge. Coming to a side plank on our elbow. We're just gonna do some dips here. So you can have your top leg in front, bottom leg behind. You can stack your feet. You can be on your knees, whatever's comfortable for you. Lifting up into the side plank. Dip, 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 up and down. Dip, dip, dip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Set it up, down, up and down. Dip, 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 dip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to the center on our elbows. We're going to do some plank rainbows. So getting set up with your feet pretty close together. Rainbow up to one side, up and over. So I am letting you lift your glutes in this plank. Coming way over to the side. As far as you can, dipping your hip down toward the mat. This should not hurt your back because your hips should be super open to one side or the other. Dip, dip, dip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Coming to our back, we're going to do the other kind of up, up, down, down. So arms crossed over your chest or lightly holding onto your ears. Feet, legs squeezed together, up front with the lower legs, up with the chest, down with the chest, down with the legs, up with the chest, legs, legs, chest, legs, chest, chest, legs, chest, legs, chest, legs. I don't even know if I'm saying this right because it's really weird to say, but trying to alternate which part of your body you lift up first. Legs, lift with the legs, up. Lift with the chest, up. Lift with the legs, up. Lift with the chest. Nice. Just doing this exercise in 2 parts. Eventually we'll all add up to the same amount of everything. Keep it going. Feel your upper abs contract when you lift your shoulders off the mat. Feel your lower abs contract when you lift those legs off the mat. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. And let your knees rock side to side. Take a little pressure off your lower back. That was a nice intense move. Coming back to our plank position, we are going to do one of my faves, which is down dog to plank. So coming on our hands, pushing back onto our toes, feet about hip distance, push back into a down dog, coming forward into that plank. If you do not have shoulder problems, really put some power into that forward movement, because your core has to act as the brake to keep your glutes from falling down and to protect your lower back. Don't let your glutes or your hips go below a straight line, but really let that core work as a brake to keep you in perfect alignment. 4, forward. 3, forward. 2, forward. Last 1, forward. Now we're gonna lift that right leg into the air, coming forward in a one-legged plank, back to down dog, set that right foot down. Lift the left leg in the air, forward to a one-legged plank, lift up, set the foot down, alternating up, out, back, down, up, out, back, down. You can, of course, stay with the two-legged version of this, of course. Up, out, up, down, up, out, back, down, up, out, back, down, up, out, back, down for 4, out, back, down for 3, out, back, down for 2, out, back, down, last 1, out, back, down, set those knees down, come to sit on the mat. We've got time for one more core move. I don't know what happened, why I went away. Okay, we are going to do a boat. So we already worked our earthquake. We should be super ready for our boat. Let's get on both of those sits bones equally. Arms out for balance. Tilt back to lift those legs up in the air. You can have your legs straight or knees bent. Well, let's start with knees bent because we're going to tap down one foot and then the other. Tap down. And the alternate for this is just to have both feet on the floor and lift one foot at a time. Tap, 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 tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, extend if you'd like for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We made it. Lay back, stretch into a pencil stretch. All done working. Extend those arms above your head. You can reach with one arm. Lengthen that side of the body, reach with the other arm. Lengthen and reach. Awesome. Roll up to sitting. We're gonna do a seated V stretch. So open up those legs. You can have the toes flexed up to the sky or pointed, whatever is comfortable for you. Lift that rib cage up, strong straight spine, back of the head over the back of the spine. We're gonna start by reaching over to the side. Oh, feel that nice stretch. So your chest is open to the wall in front of you. Rise it up. This time, turn your chest toward your leg. Reach forward toward that calf, ankle, or toes. Relaxing as you exhale, trying to bring the forehead closer to the knee. Walk your hands toward the center, reaching forward. Reach forward, nice stretch. And slowly roll up to seated. We're gonna come open to the side, to the other side, keeping that chest open to the wall. Both glutes down on the mat, not rising up on the other side. Again, toes, however it's comfortable for you. I find I get a better stretch with my feet flexed because it shortens those muscles and it gives me more room to stretch them. Rising up to center, facing your chest toward that leg, fold over. As you exhale, let the forehead float closer to the knee. Walk your hands toward the center, this time holding on to your ankles, calves, or feet for that center stretch. That might help you get a little bit farther toward the center. And rising up, bring those feet together into a butterfly stretch. Again, tall, sit up tall through the spine to start. Let those knees open up. Trying to walk the heels a little bit closer to your glutes. And holding on to those toes, feet, calves, or ankles. Extend those feet forward in front of you for a nice seated forward fold. Feel the good stretch on the back of your legs. We've been focusing on our inner thighs. Let's give those hamstrings and some glutes some love. And rolling back up to sitting, coming slowly to standing. Feet super wide in your second position. Lifting up tall, lift the rib cage up, arms up, inhale up, and a big exhale into this plie. Inhale up. You should feel those knees nice and open. We did some good stretching for those inner thighs. They should really be opening up straight to the sides nicely. Exhale, gentlemen, take your bow. And I can't tell who else joined. Liz. Okay, yes, we do have a lady. Liz, you can take your curtsy. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. You worked so hard today, especially on a beautiful day when we want to be outside, not working, enjoying the sunshine. But hopefully we have a lot more beautiful days to come. I'm going to stop the recording.